Today on Same Jump, will Baki be able to defeat welterweight champion Yuri? And will he destroy any more gym equipment? I guess we'll find out, but it's time to jump. Hi guys, this is Same Jump episode 2. I'm Joe.
I'm Jeremy.
And today we are going to be reviewing Baki episode 2, which is called Those Who Squirm. Now, last episode was kind of slow. It was the opener for the whole series. This is where we're actually going to start getting into the actual kind of meat of the storyline as far as this season goes. So, hope you enjoy. I love how this is produced by free will. Like, this is what happens when free will. When people are given free will, this is what they make.
Nice job, Yuri. Now on to the next program.
Yeah.
Very anime episode.
Yeah, anime is. You always start your episode back with the last like minute or two of the previous episode.
Yeah.
Yuri Tchaikovsky, if I'm not mistaken.
And go.
Yeah.
Think you can go a few more rounds?
Yeah, then we go into those who squirm.
Yeah. Like I was just silent.
Wait up!
Yeah, I know.
You have
Why
any
was it
idea
just
what you're
silent?
doing?
It
The guy is the
well, for a
welterweight
second I was
champion.
like, did something mess up?
That's exactly
But
what
no.
I'm looking for. Hey, pal, I hear you're a little short on sparring partners.
Why is his chest built like that? You see it? It's like
That was some great work, kid. But come back in 5 years when you've sprouted. Now, Yuri,
How
we
do they
still
know
have one
he's
more
actually
program to
13?
finish up
I
today.
don't know. If I saw this kid, I wouldn't think he was 13.
Uh-oh. The kissy face stance. You're not gonna...
Yuri, stop staring. You're wasting time.
Give that boy some gloves. Let's see what he's made of.
Huh? What is this? That kid's not gonna help you. He's a one-punch knockout. You are the world champion.
Vladimir. Above everything else, I am always Shagil. Never in rich history of Shagil has anyone ever turned down a fighting challenge. Not even if it meant fighting an entire nation. Not even if it meant fighting women and children. It is time for that kid to strap
So
on
we were terrible people.
Basically, if a kid challenges us, we're
They
going
were
to beat the
the
kid's
strongest
ass.
nomads in Mongol history. Even the legendary Genghis Khan feared them. So are you sure you want to get into this?
It's like, just because that's who he's descended from
You're
doesn't mean
fighting a
anything.
child.
Yeah, I
Yuri.
know.
I simply cannot permit this. I think you hit my pancreas.
It's like just
So, are you
going
ready for
nonsense.
this?
Just say the word, champ.
What's your name, boy?
Baki. Baki Hanma. And don't call me boy.
Are you sure you're ready, Warrior Baki?
I never thought I'd actually fight a world champion.
Oh, pull a Floyd Mayweather
I
on
know.
there. Don't you look away.
Man, Yuri's not messing around.
Yuri, he's gonna die.
Don't move.
I'll beat the shit out of you
No one
too.
is allowed to enter into this ring until Japanese warrior has admitted his defeat. He asked for everything he's
racial
getting.
there.
I know.
Just turns out he's just like a closet racist. He's Japanese.
Yeah. Crawl.
Yeah, it's like what like a nightmare.
I know.
Like, just fucking crow flapping in your face.
That is scary.
What are we doing here? Going inside. Inside? I requested an
Inside.
audience with
I'm
the new
sign
head
up
of
for that.
Hanayama
This is like
Industries.
terrible. What are we doing here? And going inside.
Here
Inside! I
I'm
stay
quite aware of
outside.
how full of
What
it
is
you thought I
everyone
was when I told you that our new
scarf?
boss is only 15 years old.
I don't
I'm
know.
hoping that when you do get to meet him in a few moments, you'll realize that
What?
I am no liar.
Like, this is like animeism to
Everything
the
is
max.
undergoing a
Like,
great deal of change.
everyone, even people who don't need scars,
They
have
have
fucking scars.
scars.
It used to
The
be all
fucking
group
fat dude in the
battles, but
gym has a
latest
scar. Like,
one
what?
rep from your
Yeah,
side
no,
to
I
fight
don't
the
know.
one
Everybody
rep
gets in
from their
fights.
side.
So you're saying that your leader...
Will be here shortly. Our boss is our representative in this battle. He needs to be here.
Now this, I thought, first thought, I thought this was like,
Yeah,
What took you girls so long?
very clearly. a
My
rip-off.
representative here got so bored he started punching the air.
Boxer
Representative?
from the 90s.
I
Oh, yeah.
He's
recognize
actually in
him
Rocky 5.
somewhere.
The
No.
guy
Course you
that he
do.
fights in
oh
Rocky
my
5.
god.
He's a former professional.
Yajima, we have rules that clearly state one rep fights another, and that's that.
Easy, Slick.
How many
There's no
Rockies
need to
is there?
yell
Like
about
6
it.
of them now.
Tommy here has been in my employment since yesterday.
See, look,
Of course,
his name's
I'm
even
gonna have
Tommy.
to fire him
Like, they're not
tomorrow.
even trying to
Member
hide
is
the
a
fact.
member, even if it's just for 3 days, right? It's called using
He's
your
like the
brain.
most stereotypical.
You should
like,
try it.
gangster.
I know.
Like Guido style gangster and chewing on a cigar.
I like how even when he walks, his footsteps are loud.
Yeah.
Is he in an all-white suit?
Big pimpin', literally. Now I'll accept him having a scar. All these other fuckers.
He's brought in some punk kid.
And also, yeah, that's a 15-year-old.
That's not a 15-year-old. That's a 15-year-old who's been killing
Look,
it
he was
hands.
even like, he's
Koru,
size 15.
just who I'm looking for. You know, we had some trouble with your guys. Perhaps we can settle it here. We'll just play a quick game of cards, and you know what? You can go first.
Don't do it, Yajima.
Hey, those are mine. You can't have them. What are you doing?
Why'd you offer him to him then? And then
Boss! Man, he knocked out some teeth.
like, what?
To do this to a deck of cards, he must be stronger than any man I've ever known.
I like how I'm just ripping a deck of
Yeah.
cards. This is thing is strong.
These people are super impressed
Just
by
like-
everything.
I know.
What the? He's getting pummeled. Why doesn't he even bother to fight back? He's just biding his time.
I like how so much has to be explained by just like spectators. Like people just watching
I
are
know.
like explain to us what's happening in the
Fighters, but
fight.
the power
I like how he
needed
punched
blows
him
is
and then
almost
pushed him.
unimaginable.
Yeah. And fucking Indian burn to death.
He shattered his arm.
like we're clear on that. We just saw it. Like, you told me once that like a big thing about stuff like shows,
Yeah.
movies is to show and not tell, and like this just does both.
Yeah.
This just
It
covers
shows
its
you,
bases.
but then it'll tell you
Yeah.
at the exact same time. Oh no, this is when he covers your mouth. And you just, everybody turns away. Doctor was like, he was gonna
You're
hurt
managing
right
well,
there.
but you're still far cry from beating me.
Oh shit!
Oh my dad, no, I will not fall.
This ground? What is this kid made of?
Move now.
See, once he gets
He
a
dodged it.
thought of his dad, can't fuck with him then.
No, he
Stay on
becomes
your
too
feet.
powerful.
You can't stay still for a second.
Signature move.
Yeah.
Stop it!
You have earned your title of warrior. But I have always achieved victory by my ability to read my enemy. Ever since that one day.
Everyone's like
I know.
ever since that one time a band came.
Everything will be fine, Nina. Just
to
gotta
fight
do a little
wolves.
more hunting.
I just have to do a little more hunting.
Yeah.
With my fist. Which I
That's
guess
what
is
he
what he
should
did.
say.
Yeah.
That's what he should say. With my fist.
Their power.
Punch right in the mouth.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't leave my side.
I like how all the wolves attack him and not her.
I know I
Yeah.
can. I'm more powerful than all of them.
I just love the downward punch on them.
I guess that represents. I don't know.
I did it, Nina. Now we'll all have meat for the rest of winter.
I know all of you. And you're traumatized for life.
Yeah, I know.
You saw me murder 24 wolves.
I like how he went for the same thing again.
Yeah.
And all becomes clear.
Danger finisher. Hey, look, it literally is the downward punch.
I know any comes
Yeah.
down with it.
And then just
It's heavy
hovers.
to back up and back down.
He should have just like hovered out of the.
Yeah.
He's out cold. Someone get the stretcher!
You gave that kid a worse beating than Dinoy before him. But why, Yuri?
My courtesy as warrior.
As he's just laying there.
It's what he wanted. This warrior Baki.
He was asking for it. I mean, come on.
He wanted to get knocked out
So,
cold.
Toru Hanayama. Sounds very cute.
You should see him. He is definitely one of the strongest fighters I've ever seen. And he's only 15 years old.
He's too young to be considered a real gangster, but he might be a fantastic match for Baki.
He's a super A-rank total fighter. We will
A super A rank total fighter.
Let's rank them by letters. You are a B rank fighter, an A rank fighter. I don't. How does she know about it? He's telling her about it, but she knows that he's a super A rank
Restrained
fighter.
power. He sounds neat. I like it. Put him up against Baki.
Understood.
Oh my god. I think she's
I like
kind of
this, yeah.
pedophile-ish.
A mother who demands her own son fight a vicious gangster. If only all mothers were as loving, the world would be better.
Like, what a weird scene.
Write down whatever amount you think is fair.
I don't know.
Naturally, this isn't a personal request. This comes from the highest levels of the Yakuza group.
From Emi Akazawa, you mean? The inheritor of the multi-trillion-dollar Akazawa group, not to mention raging gold digger. Why does a crank like her need the skills of a Yakuza boss?
Please keep your
I don't
unpleasantries
know. I
to
like
a
how they
minimum.
said trillion too.
Yeah, anyway. What does she want the boss for?
Ms. Akazawa wishes for him to battle a certain fighter. He is just a boy of 13, but...
Kiragawa.
What the
I
fuck?
think you should
don't
stop
fight
your
13-year-olds.
I know, a knife came out and everything.
Our boss is proud and would never stoop so low. In fact, I think we should forget this conversation ever happened. As if you, of all people, are ignorant of how taboo the name of your employer has become among the gangs in this town.
I understand.
You rotten...
Sir, no!
I like how you never
Mr.
learn his
Hanayama,
pitches
I
name,
realize
but,
this is rude of me, but I am not here today as a mere child
the sentence
messenger.
is called Slip.
You are clearly no average 15-year-old, and our
Obviously.
fighter is no average 13-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've known
So it
many
must be a
children
cool
who have
fight,
been
right?
shadowed
Yeah,
under some
let's
type
just
of
have two
fast-track
freaks of nature
lifestyle,
fight each other.
spending every waking
Especially
hour
you, 'cause
of
you
every
probably have
day
some kind of
studying
tumor
for
that's
test
making
after
growth
test,
over there.
perhaps. This boy has the same story. He has been channeled into the hands of the best equipment and the greatest coaches in all manners of training. And with the best
Look
coaches,
at the
best
greatest
training,
coaches
best
in all manners of
environments,
training,
he
and then
might
just
be a
him.
boy
Yeah, I know,
today,
just so slow
but
punches.
he is a warrior
Let's
in
see
mind
what we
and
already
body.
saw.
Just the other day, he took on 100 men and knocked out 37 of them. Wait. I know you see a boy as just a boy, no matter his strength, but this boy...
Shut up! Not yet.
Koru, as long as you are known as the strongest fighter in town, there is one thing you can never avoid. The shadow of Yujiro Hanma.
Oh shit.
It seems that a simple name can be quite a shock.
We're not idiots. He's the most famous fighter our kind has ever seen.
Our
Many
kind.
consider him to be the strongest being on the planet.
Only those who believe in brute force would ever hold the Hanma name in such high regard. Yujiro Hanma is the father of the boy we wish you to fight.
All right then.
Oh shit, the door closes.
Guess we can talk.
Business is about to begin.
He's coming too.
So how you feeling? Oh man. So,
I like how no
where did
ambulance was
Yuri
called,
go?
no easy medics. He just let
He
him
was
sit
worried
there.
about you after the fight, but he said he couldn't stay any longer.
I
What's
like how
wrong
he's just
with
sitting
you?
there, then
Come on,
tears
you're not gonna
are
start
rolling
crying like
down.
a little girl, are you, man?
Let it go. You fought the world champ and didn't even get killed.
You don't know anything! I've never ever lost a fight to anyone!
Except that time that I did against 37 people.
I like how he kind of stopped. Which way do I go?
What the fuck?
I am crying!
Where have you been? Coming home this time of night?
What does this matter?
I know, it's like he's his dad. Where have you
Something
been
about
coming
last
home
night's
this
brawl
time of
doesn't sit
night?
right with me. Guys who normally jump at the chance to kill each other, and they all side to fight you. Why is that?
He probably has a concussion.
Yeah.
So he probably should go to a doctor. Uh-oh. First
Oh,
interaction.
great. Mom.
Holy crap, that's your mom?
He's probably like, oh gosh.
I decided to quit my training.
Huh?
I want to do things my way from now on. So go ahead and tell me how stupid I'm being. How I can never be the best without you and your trainers and...
Yeah, this is, look at that.
It's like you should instantly arrest her.
He's
Like,
like, I know.
you're part of the juvenile division?
That dude's probably looking right now. He's like, I want to be
Grow
kissed.
strong, Baki. I know that you can. Grow strong like your father before you.
Dude, that's just creep. Like, be like your dad. So, you know.
So basically,
Yeah.
we can hook up later.
He's just like his father.
See, that is fucking creepy.
The show supports him.
Yeah. It's definitely like
I
the
understand most 13-year-olds,
definition of
you
edible
know.
complex.
I've been in this
Yeah.
business a long time.
Wants to defeat his
There
father.
are those guys
that
out
is-
there who are eager to hurt you while others watch it. Those are the
I wonder
easy
why
ones.
this dude's in
Those are the
here.
guys using
Like, does he have no
violence
home?
instead
Is
of
this
words.
cop home? Is he really
Classic.
just a homeless guy?
Yeah.
I like how he's cooking the
But now with
breakfast.
you,
He's
kid,
a
how
juvenile
about the
taking
scar?
care of an
Yeah.
adult, basically.
You're not making me a snack, are you?
I'm just cooking the water out so it won't spoil.
I just don't get you. You're so serious all the time.
No one's asking you to stick around.
I'm having some trouble with the missus. Yeah, you're lucky having such a cool mother.
What?
She really seems to support you.
Like,
You ever thought of living with her instead of by yourself?
oh no, probably social services won't let
Yeah, I
it.
know, exactly. Probably doesn't want to get raped. Is that Ice Cube?
No.
What does that say?
It's like Ichi Cup or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw IC.
Yeah.
I like he just crashed there at this kid's house.
I'll never win in this state. Power, speed, and technique. I have to start all of my training over from square one or I'll never beat him. Packed and ready.
Yeah, just like he's even just like I don't know.
Alright, maybe I overpacked. No way. It'll be good for me.
Just having conversations with himself.
Oh my god.
Just like, what the fuck?
I know. Like, you put a blanket on him, Robert, no, like, took care of him.
And it says, like, I went to go up in the mountain, P.S. pick up some cigarettes, and that's that running joke that has not hit any time. That's clearly Don King. Julio Cuevas, it's clearly Julio Shaw.
Breathlessly for his clash with Yuri. In just 1 month, this fight of legends will become reality.
Kitazawa, I presume. We need to ask you about Baki.
Dude's huge. Like, he's not 15. I don't care what anybody says.
He's just going hiking.
Yeah, I know where. That's usually what happens. You get your ass beat, you go train in the...
So, yeah, that was episode 2, Those Who Squirm. Pretty much a big improvement of the first one.
More action.
We got more into the thick of it. We've been introduced to not only more of Baki himself and, you know, like what he's all about. You know, a guy who will cry after losing and claim that, do the Quentin Rampage of claiming he never lost when he clearly did. But,
and that we know that Baki was molested as a child.
Yeah, but now we also have, like, the basically who we know is being set up as the main antagonist for this little saga arc or whatever you want to call it. Koru, Hanayama, the 8 foot tall 15-year-old. Yeah. Who has not spoken a word at all in the 2 times we've seen him. But yeah, I mean, it was like a lot more laughs, you know. We got like the random Yuri flashback to destroying wolves in the field.
I don't know why we needed it.
We got Emi Akazawa, who is Baki's mom. Notice that her last name isn't Hanma. That's important.
Are you foreshadowing?
Yeah,
okay.
Totally. You know, we got her. She psychically knows things that she shouldn't know.
I know in that conversation they had, she was like, "Oh, he's an A-grade fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, he sounds great." It's like she did know him, knew him, and then did know him. She's crazy.
She also wants Baki to be more like his father,
so she can have sex with him.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to be kind of subtle about it.
No, he got molested.
Yeah. But,
I'm not gonna lie, he got molested by his father and his mother.
This is clearly a very effed up family.
Yes, it is.
I mean, when the 13-year-old is living in a house by himself, there's clearly some problems.
He got tired of being molested.
Yeah. But,
and obviously, he roided.
Yeah.
So.
But now we are at the point where Baki is now moving on. Like, we're kind of, like, getting into where he'll start his true journey into, you know, he's basically on his snake way. If we're going like Dragon Ball Z sort of illusions there. He's beginning the path to his new training. Where they'll take it, we'll find out. Probably has something to do with giant apes or something, but, you know, we'll find out. Again, Dragon Ball Z, yes. But until next time, where we will be watching the Beast of Yasha Craig. So...
Sounds like a bad porno.
Yeah. This has been Same Jump. I've been Joe.
I've been Jeremy.
And we'll jump with you next time.